I'm about to eat only Red Robin's food for 5 days.
Red Robin, yeah. Who was that? Was that a ghost? That wasn't me. Do you know what Red Robin, Clifford the Big Red Dog, and Anne of Green Gables have in common? They've all been told they don't have a soul, which I think is quite a vile thing to say. Just because they all use L'Oreal Paris boxed hair dye in the shade Flamin' Hot Auburn does not mean they're not worthy of love. In this video, I'm gonna be eating at Red Robin's for 5 days, from Monday to Friday. I'll be having 2 big meals a day, brunch and dinner, so overall that's 10 Red Robin feasts, fit for a bird. I'll be trying almost the whole Red Robin menu throughout the week, so think of this as like a Red Robin flavor guide, at least based on my specific taste buds opinion, which is much more valid than your taste buds opinion, I'm sorry. No offense, but I heard from a friend that you've been eating blue cheese. Ooh, sis, are you okay? Like you're eating mold and mildew. You might as well be munching on a shower tile. I'm just kidding, I love all my viewers that eat blue cheese, blue queso, you know? I mean, I am worried, but I support you. I'll be scoring every item from 1 to 10, and I'll also be keeping track of how much money I spend throughout the week. By the way, fun fact, I've only been to Red Robin like 1 time in my whole life. It was about 10 years ago. I don't remember what I ate. I don't remember anything about it. I just remember saying, Red Robin, yum, about 8,000 times throughout the meal because it's iconic. So I have no idea what to expect. I'm going into this challenge completely clueless. I mean, I'm typically pretty clueless, but wait, I just realized something. If this is a burger place, why is it named after a type of chicken? Anyways, girlies, before we head to Red Robin, give this video a big thumbs up if you're enjoying it. It is the easiest way to support little old me in my whole career. Also, subscribe. I make food content. Restaurant food, theme park food, I travel for food, cruises. It's a great time. Subscribe. I don't have nails to make that clacky noise. Wait. I love that. Okay, so it's Monday. Every day we're gonna start the day by looking up a different type of robin, okay? So today we have, I'm looking through them, wait. Oh, Flame Robin. Is he, you know, I know, cause I'm that.
So I drove to Red Robin and it was pouring rain, of course, so I was running from the droplets. It was very intense. I mean, look how I was holding my camera as I was filming, no stability at all. So I got inside and it was quite nice, a lot of red chairs. I didn't spot any birds, but maybe that's a good thing because of the flu, you know? But they did have this weird like beer wall that looked really rusted and crusted, and I don't know if people just put their mouth under the faucet and just pour or what, but something about it didn't sit right with my soul. I got back into the car. As you can see, I was in a great mood. And this is what I got for my first meal, my Monday lunch. So I got the mozzarella twist. Now these were actually free because I signed up for the app. Not sponsored whatsoever, but I was shook that I got them for free. And for my entree, I got the normal steak fries with some ranch and the most basic burger they had, the Keep It Simple burger. And then for dessert, I got the cinnamon sugar donut thingies. And I also got a poppin' purple lemonade.
So before we start eating, I do have something on my mind that is weighing on me. I'm feeling insecure, okay? I'm a human being, just like you. So last time I wore something this tight and colorful, I got a comment from someone that was like, Timmy, you gotta watch out. You're getting really big. Big? And to be honest, it really stuck with me. A lot of YouTubers say, comments don't bother me, hate doesn't get to me.
It gets to me.
I'm a delicate flower. And so I'm feeling insecure in this shirt in particular today. I just want you to know it's really hard to do these week-long challenges while also balancing a healthy-ish, slightly bloated weight. Okay, it is very difficult. I'm sorry that I don't always look like a feather. I'm sorry that I'm not perfect. You know, I think every shape and size is stunning, but when it comes to myself, I still have insecurities. You know what I mean? Like both can be true at the same time. And I'm realizing right now that I sound like the girl from White Chicks that is like, hi, I'm Cellulite Sally. Here's my huge badonk-a-donk. Timmy, chill. You're stunning. You're gorgeous. You are bloated, but they love you anyways. It's okay. Anyways, let's just start the week of grace. I got this purple lemonade. Now, I'm not a huge drink person, you know, but I feel like as a taste tester, I have to start taste testing some drinks. So this week we're trying a lot of different drinks. And of course, all non-liqueur drinks because I'm in a car. Hello. What was this called again? Poppin' purple lemonade. Okay, pimple. Okay. Is it just me, or does lemonade sometimes taste like how urine smells? Am I crazy? I mean, it's very lemony, but it has this sort of brown sugary fermented background flavor that I'm not really a fan of. Also, I'm not tasting the purple or the pop. It just honestly tastes like pure lemonade. It's also overly sweet. I'm giving it a 4 out of 10. Sorry. Okay, let's get to the food. I'm hungry. These are the twisted mozzarella sticks. Now, I don't know how they get the cheese to get all twisted like this. Do they spin the cow around before they milk it? Is that what's happening? They're super cute. I love that they're trying to be different. I think it's always good to be unique, you know? And is there a cheese pull? No. It's okay. I think the rain kind of took the heat away. The precipitation and the humidity and the evaporation did something to the cheese for sure. Okay, let's try it. Okay. So the marinara is that girl. It is so fresh. It's so tart. It honestly tastes like crushed tomatoes from Italy that someone probably stomped on, like in the sun. It's so simple, yet it just works so well because it's so refreshing, you know? Now the mozzarella twists are okay. They're not groundbreaking. Just because they're twisty doesn't mean they're standing out in any way whatsoever. You can try to stand out, but if you don't got it, you don't got it. Ow! That didn't hurt, it just scared me, but I still said ow. To me, the best mozzarella sticks have to be Chili's. Don't come for me, they're amazing. And Cheesecake Factories. And this is definitely not at that level. This is giving more so TGI, Applebee's, grapefruit praying mantis. You know, it's just giving more so that vibe and that level of quality. I think the breading's actually quite fantastic. It is very crispy, it's thin. It has a slight Italian seasoning flavor, but it just tastes like pure classic mozzarella sticks. I think that the main culprit here is the queso within. It's just very basic. It's not salty enough. It doesn't have that high quality mozzarella flavor. It's just kind of bland, you know? Would I recommend these? I mean, if you want that Insta pic of you eating something so twisty and cool, yes, but if you're here for the flavor, which is what truly matters, I would not recommend them. I'm gonna give them a 5 out of 10. Sorry. Now it's time for the burger. So I did get a plain, simple burger and just their normal fries, just to start the week out with the main thing so I can really get a sense of what their classic items taste like. But of course I got ranch for the fries. Now, when I first opened this, I thought this was 2 burgers, but I'm pretty sure these are the toppings in a cute little packet. So the burger came with pickles, onions, lettuce, and tomato. I'm gonna add some ketchup and mustard, of course. We can't have a burger with no condiments. That is
quite demonic, actually.
Oh yes, I love mustard. Come on, seed. Okay, pickles. A few onions. We don't want to smell like the Grinch today, do we, girlies? Both tomatoes. I love a fresh tomato. And a nice pile of lettuce right there. Okay. Okay, let's try the fries. First without ranch and then with. They seem slightly seasoned. Mmm. Mmm. Oh, you know, steak fries aren't known for their flavor. They are known for wanting to be steak and trying to be a meat, but they're not known for their taste, you know? These have a decent amount of flavor, to be honest. There's a nice seasoning on the outside that is salty and a tiny bit sweet, like a hint of sugar. And it really, really works. It is simple, but it's the perfect hint of seasoning. Now, the ranch is incredible. The ranch is drinkable. In fact, I'm just kidding. I'm not that disgusting. What do you think of me? It tastes house-made. It's actually quite thick, which is nice. A lot of house-made ranches are quite thin and like watery, but this one's really nice and rich and very mayonnaise-y, very garlicky, has the classic ranch flavor, j'adore. So I'm giving the fries, I think, a nice strong 8 out of 10. Yes, and the ranch a 10. It's incredible. So it is now time for the burger. Now, this burger is called Keep It Simple. Keep it simple, stupid. Remember that phrase from like the early 2000s? That was mean. Did you say that? Were you mean? Bon appetit. Robin. That was a lot, Robin. am a little disappointed in my first Red Robin burger because burgers are their main thing. I know the name doesn't sound like it, but they are. They have like a billion gourmet burgers on their menu. So I expected a lot more from this. Now, of course, this is the most simple burger on the menu, and the other ones have crazy toppings, different things. We're gonna try them soon, don't worry. I'm just disappointed in the lack of flavor in the meat. So the meat does have a really good texture. I think it's not greasy at all, but it's still kind of tender, and it's thick, but not too thick. But the flavor, it really just tastes like pure plain beef. I don't taste salt or pepper, nary a drop of garlic powder. I only taste beef. So it's not bad, it's just extremely, 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 extremely plain. I'm so sorry about that. I don't know why I just did that. I was trying to be annoying. I think all the veggies taste really fresh, really juicy, and the bun is actually quite fantastic. It's really fluffy, really toasted. I just wish that the meat could carry the burger more. I mean, it's a whole cow. It can carry a lot. That's a big animal, but it's just not giving. So I'm gonna give the plain burger a 5 out of 10. Now, like I said, they have tons of other burgers that I might be slayed by, so let's hope. Last but not least, we have the donuts. What are these called again? They have a funny name. Everything here has a funny, quirky name. I think the Guy Fieri probably made the menu, you know? They're called Cinnamon Sugar Dough Ring Shorty. Apparently when you eat there, they come on like a stick and they're all like stacked up. And this is the short version. If you get the full version, it's a much taller stack of donuts. Am I making sense? Are you visualizing what I'm saying? I hope you are. So it's donuts with cinnamon sugar and some gorgeous chocolate sauce. Ooh, whoa, they have a croissant-like texture. Come on, fam. Okay, ooh. Ooey gooey. Oh! Oh! Okay, I'll say it. Red Robin, y'all. I'm in love. I'm in love with a dessert at a sit-down chain restaurant. The layers. The crusts. Oh my goodness. These do taste fried, but in the best possible, like fair food kind of way. They're not soggy. The inside is super fluffy. The layers add so much air into the donut. It's like biting into a fried cloud, which tastes so much better than a raw cloud, you know? And it has that classic donut flavor. Then the cinnamon sugar brings in a warmth that goes so well with the chocolate. The chocolate sauce is not too sweet, but it's really gooey and it's kind of giving like a light ganache. It is mind-blowing and so delicious. I'm shook. So the dessert is a 10 out of 10. So overall, I think the first meal went well. There were some mediocre items, but some of them were amazing and there was nothing truly bad. So I'm feeling a lot of hope for this week, aren't you? For my Monday dinner, I got some mac and cheese, some ensañada chicken, looks very seasoned. For my appetizer, I got some pretzel bites with some cheese sauce, some queso, and I also got a chocolate pretzel milkshake. Can you see me? Hello? Girlies, I would like to formally apologize. You guys know I'm a world-renowned food critic, 5'7", bald-headed man in Skechers that is a professional 24/7. I typically don't like to film when the sun is either low or gone. And I planned to film while the sun was still out, but I got stuck in traffic for an hour. That's out of my control at the end of the day. So actually, I'm not sorry. I don't know why you're acting like I should be. Of course, the entitlement is coming through. Anyways, all my food is probably cold, and my milkshake dessert is probably melted completely, like Alphaba. Oh, spoiler alert, you didn't know that? Oh, I'm sorry. Dorothy's a monster. So I'm gonna eat this first because if there's any ice crystals left in there, I wanna eat them. Hey, we got neighbors. Stay off my lawn. It's gonna be a great meal, even if it's in a huge shadow. Wait, this might help. Oh, I'm so innovative. That's genius. Does it look better? I think it does. Okay. So this is a chocolate pretzel milkshake. Let's have dessert before dinner, girlies. Oh, it's still kind of firm. Okay. Oh, hey. Raise the roof. Woo! Wait, is this a light too? If I was back there, I would totally use it. I'm not back there though. That milkshake is fabulous. It's melted, but fabulous. Just like Elphaba's puddle. The ice cream itself tastes like classic, good quality vanilla. The chocolate covered pretzels really come through. They really are the main star. There's tons of pretzel pieces throughout the whole milkshake, and they somehow did not get soggy. They were still pretty crunchy, and they bring that saltiness, which goes so well with the sweet ice cream. I think there was a chocolate drizzle within it. Timmy, not everyone speaks French. You have to translate. Drizzle means drippage in English. It all comes together. It's a perfect milkshake, a perfect dessert. I'm so happy with it. Je m'appelle Drip. There's a huge pretzel there. I need to get it. Oh wait, did my spoon fall in? The spoon is within there. I'm gonna use my fork. Come here. Don't look at me. There's cream on my nose. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get the biggest pimple there for sure. Santa's gonna come up to me and he's gonna say, get on the sled now. We have presents to deliver, Rudolph. Anyways, it's time for the appetizer. We have some pretzel bites with some cheese. Ooh, smells like beer cheese. Is it? It's New Belgium Fat Tire beer cheese. Okay, did a trucker make it? What do you mean? Was it stirred in a fat tire? Anyways, that's what it looks like. Can you see it in the light? See, right there. Come on, bud. Robin, you ate that. Listen, I'm not a big pretzel bite cheese person. I always feel like pretzels are too heavy and too dry typically, but these are really good. These are good. These are fluffy. On the inside, not dry whatsoever. There's not one grain of Sahara sand within it. And the outside is really crispy and almost fried tasting, honestly, but not in a gross way, in a good way. Perfect amount of salt crystals. I hate a pretzel that's too salty. We don't need extra saltiness in our lives. We already have so many salty people around us with bad attitudes, and the beer cheese is honestly incredible. It's very salty. It does have a beer flavor, but in a very manly way. Sometimes beer can just taste like yeast, but this tastes more like what do you mean manly, Timmy? What are you talking about? It feels more like you know, just it has more of a warm flavor to it. That's what I'm trying to say. And there's a sharp cheesiness, a slight sweetness. Delicioso. Can you say that? Can you? Are you half Cuban like me? No? Then you probably can't. I am giving the milkshake a 10 out of 10. Fantastic. And I'm giving the pretzels and cheese a 9 out of 10. Very strong meal so far. Wowie, wowie, wow. Wow. Okay. So now let's try the mac and cheese. It looks basic, but basic isn't always bad. If it's simple and delicious, that's okay. Okay. Wow, I keep eating it. You know, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's there. It exists. It tastes exactly how it looks. If you saw it, you tasted it. It tastes sort of like KFC mac and cheese. So very processed, slightly sweet, creamy, but not real in the slightest. At least it doesn't taste real. Meets Stouffer's mac and cheese. So frozen, icicles. Elsa had a hand in making it. It's very that, but it's not great. It's not great. I swear it. I know it. Now that I said that, I have to recite the whole Harry Potter scene where they play chess. When I make my move, then you're free to check the king. No. Oh no! What is it? He's going to sacrifice himself. There must be another way. Do you want to get that stone or not? It has to be. I know it. Not me. Not Hermione. Yay. Last but not least, we're having the entree for dessert. We have the chicken. What's it called again? The ensenada chicken platter. Now, even though I'm half Cuban, I don't know what ensenada means. It sounds like pinata, but without the pen. Like you can't write with it. It seems to be sort of a blackened, seasoned chicken. That is what it looks like to me. And it looks really good. It smells really flavorful. And there's 2 pieces of it, so let's try it. Let's go. What was that? The chicken shreds are like, everyone stay together. You know what? I'm gonna pick this up, this hockey puck. You know, that's decent. It has issues, but I think it's good enough to be a satisfying meat. It's definitely overcooked. It's a bit chewy, a little bit rubbery actually, but it does feel like good quality chicken. So that's good. The seasoning on the outside to me tastes mostly like a ton of chili powder with a hint of garlic, a hint of cilantro, a hint of lime, like the chip. Best chips. With some fresh salsa. Oh my goodness. Truly. What was I saying? So it has a bunch of seasonings on it, but there is a burnt flavor to it, a bitter burnt flavor. I'm not talking about like a charred, nice piece of kind of burnt chicken. It's the bad kind of burnt. And it doesn't ruin it, but it's definitely there and it's in every bite. So I'm wondering if like maybe the seasoning itself got a little singed and that's why it tastes like that. But once again, not bad. So I'm giving the mac and cheese a 5 out of 10 and the chicken a 6 out of 10 because it's pretty good still. But yeah, this was a great meal and I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 2. XOXO. Tuesday. Hey, Staples. Do you get it? Do you get it? Red Robin, blue Batman. Do you get it now?
For my Tuesday lunch, I got some chicken tenders, a side salad, some salsa and guac with chips as my appetizer. There's the chips, as you can see, and a fudge-filled cookie.
This all looks really good today. I feel like Red Robin went out of their way to make me salivate. And it's working, guys. Get a bucket. I'm dripping. Let's first try the chips with guac and salsa. It all comes as one big appetizer. Now, typically places like Red Robin put chips into a bag. I'm assuming to help the turtles, help the dolphins keep straws out of their nostrils, you know, things like that. But at Red Robin, they're like, find the biggest hunk of plastic container and put the chips into that. In fact, use as much plastic as possible. What do you think about that, huh? A true rebel. Let's first try the salsa. I love fresh salsa, and this looks pretty fresh. Look at that. You see it? Ooh, come on, Timoteo. That's my name in Spanish, Timoteo. Oh, that's a long twig. Get out of here. I'm gonna have to say it again. I'm about to go there. Red Robin, yo. First of all, I'm surprised. The chips taste freshly fried. I don't know if they are, but they look shiny to me and they're extra golden brown. That's impressive. I mean, I expect like an authentic Mexican restaurant to fry them, but not Red Robin. Like, you can buy Tostitos, girl. It's okay. You don't have to impress. But they did. They went the extra mile. And the salsa is like so fresh. It truly has the brightest, most acidic tomato lime flavor. There's a strong onion flavor, a strong garlic flavor, and a very strong jalapeno flavor with a branch of cilantro. It is simple, but fantastic fresh salsa. 10 out of 10. I'm impressed. Now, when it comes to the guacamole, this is not the prettiest guacamole I've ever seen. You know, it doesn't look very appetizing, but it does look real. Does it also look aged, like an old cheese? Yes. Does it also look like someone stepped on it? Yes. But, like, look at those big chunks in there. There's huge avocado chunks, so I'm hyped to try this. Oh. Okay. Well, oh, that scared me. So I think I solved the mystery of the giant avocado chunks, which is the next Nancy Drew novel. I don't think the avocados were ripe enough to mash them up. They are truly hardened, but they do taste good. Like, they have a good avocado-y flavor and they don't taste bad. But see that? My chip didn't stand a chance. Oh, again. Also, flavor-wise, it's very simple. There is the tiniest hint of lime and it's salty, but there's really nothing else going on. So it's not a slay. It's not amazing. I'm gonna have to give it a 4 out of 10. Oh, wow. And the salsa was so groundbreaking, or should I say tomato crushing. It is now time for the side salad and the chicken tendies. So I am gonna take the tenders out of the container so I can shake my salad properly. You wanna shake this salad? When I ordered the salad, I went to the customization little menu and there was an option for it to be tossed. And I thought to myself, yes, I would like it tossed. So I clicked the little check mark, but it didn't happen. It's okay. You know, salads cannot always be tossed. Like, that is not a guarantee in life, but we make it work and we just have to toss it ourselves and that's it. I got my ranch here. It looks very thick. Oh my goodness. And this side salad has tomatoes, cheddar cheese, cucumbers, and croutons and cabbage. That's a pretty good side salad mix. Seal! Seal! No, not you. Go back to the ocean. My whole car is shaking. Look away! Okay, that looks really nice. This is what it looks like en toast. Listen, if I was a horse, this is what I would eat every day. That's a strong house salad. Is it the best house salad? No. I have a big issue with it. Ranch, amazing, just like yesterday. It goes great on a salad, really works, really coats everything well. The cheese ate, the tomatoes tasted fresh. The cucumbers are serving demure version of a pickle. You could say they're also the origin of a pickle, the prehistoric pickle. My one issue is the lettuce. And you might be thinking, Timmy, that's the healthiest thing in the salad. Of course you have an issue with it. It's not that. I love lettuce. I love lettuce heads, lettuce leaves, all kinds of lettuce. But this lettuce is a bit too big. Like the pieces are too big for these really tiny diced up toppings. And it's also quite watery lettuce. There's too much water content in there. I don't know how that works if they like dehydrate some lettuces and then they put extra water into others, but this one has too much moisture. Otherwise though, it's a great side salad. I'm giving it a nice 6 out of 10. Okay, time for the tendies. Now I got 2 sauces. Of course I got ranch and I got their, what was it called? Spicy ketchup, I think? Sweet and spicy ketchup. Oh, I love when people put a twist on ketchup. You know, mozzarella sticks aren't the only things that can be twisted. Oh wait, and they have a name for their tenders. What is it again? Clucks. Another Guy Fieri type name. Will it take us to Flavor Town though? We're about to find out. Let's first try it by itself and then with each sauce. With ranch. And with the sweet and spicy ketchup. Whoa. Oh. The tender itself is, to be honest, disappointing. It's not disgusting, it's not bad, but it's kind of giving Sonic tender. It's kind of giving fast food, not sit-down restaurant. The chicken on the inside is very, very thin, and then the breading is super thick, extremely rocky, and it is crunchy, but not in a satisfying way. It's just almost like trying to chew gravel. That is what I always compare super rocky chicken tenders to gravel, because that's the vibe. The pebbles on someone's front lawn that they got installed there, they weren't naturally there. But I have to say, with the ranch, they really get elevated. Who knew a chicken could fly? I didn't. I thought they just like walked around and went like that, trying to sprain their own neck. And I adore this sweet, spicy ketchup. I think it's incredible. For the first couple seconds, I was like, what is that? It's super sweet and almost fruity, but once that sourness kicks in, it really balances the sweetness out, and it's such a strong, super sour version of ketchup. It's incredible. So I'm giving the tenders a 5 out of 10, but I'm giving the spicy ketchup a 10 out of 10. Incredible. So last but not least, we have this fudge-filled cookie. I just got one. It was $2, not bad at all. Ooh, it's very soft. Oh. Alrighty. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's like a Pop-Tart, but instead of a strudel, it's a cookie. Oh. Oh, wow. That's one of the best cookies I've ever had. I'm not joking. Ow. First of all, the texture is very heavy in a good way, chewy, bendy, and it melts in your mouth. Even though it's cold, it's still melted. And then the cookie itself tastes like a perfect chocolate chip cookie, not too sweet though, perfectly balanced. And then the fudge in the middle tastes like hot fudge, like on a Sunday. Not a Monday, a Sunday. Oh. Wow. Wow. Who am I? Jean Valjean. Oh my goodness. Les Mis, where'd that come from? I'm giving the cookie a 10 out of 10. Incredible. So this was a pretty great meal overall. Nothing was too disappointing, and there were some big standouts.
For my Tuesday dinner, I got some chicken wings with scorpion sauce on them, and they came with some chips. I also got some sweet and sour shrimp and some garlic parmesan broccoli, and this chocolate shortbread souffle for dessert. And there's a lot. An orange cream soda situation.
Okay, I did not know the appetizer came with a whole side of chips. I did not think I was gonna be taste testing 6 different items in this one meal, but here I am. I'm up for the challenge. I know this is my purpose. So I got this orange creamsicle dream cream soda situation type deal type moment. Sounds pretty hectic. I love that sound. Ooh, listen close. Huh. And for some reason, it came in a plastic bag. Katy Perry, get off of there. Let's try it. Oh, I'm pretty sure it might just be Fanta and some whipped cream from Starbucks. But whatever it is, it's giving, it's working, it's serving. It's so refreshing. There's just the right amount of whipped crema to really bring in a little bit of richness, a little bit of dreaminess. Do you ever dream about an orange dreamsicle? Was it citrusy? Right. This is simple but fantastic. I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. I adore it. Next up are two appetizers. We have chips and scorpion flavored wings. Well, they're not flavored like a scorpion. They're not poisonous. They're apparently just called scorpion because they're very hot. So let's just try the chips. Oh my God. What happened? Robin, I thought it was impossible to mess up a potato chip, but you did it, Robin. You should be proud of yourself. These are horrible.
I don't even want another one.
First of all, the shape is just not practical in the sense of chewing. Like, how do you fit your mouth around this? Do you have to eat like this? Or eat like this? Oh, the shapes don't make sense. Also the texture, they're crunchy in a very harsh way. Like they're aggressively crunchy. Like I'm a little concerned about my safety being near this chip right now. And the flavor is just giving grease, and it's not even giving lightning to go along with it. It's just the grease. It tastes bad. It is not fun to physically eat, and I don't want any part of that lifestyle. So I'm gonna have to give the chips a 2 out of 10. Very tragic. Next up, we have the scorpion wings. Now, they didn't give me any dipping sauces to go with the wings, but there was no dipping sauce option when I ordered them. So I'm just assuming they're like, girl, we're not giving you a free dip. I don't care if every other restaurant does that. This isn't a charity. Okay, give me a drum. You guys know I like the drums because I'm a really musical person, but also I just think they have more meat. Oh, this one's a big mamacita, and these are really coated with the scorpion sauce, so it better not be too hot. I'm kind of scared now. Look at that. There's a man passing by. Do I look presentable? You want a wing? The scorpion flavored? What? Is there something on my face? Okay, so first of all, the heat level is not too insane, at least for me. I can handle a lot of heat. I am half Cuban, even though we don't really make spicy food. I was raised in New Mexico eating authentic red and green chilies.
So I can handle it.
And I didn't really feel the heat as I was eating the wings, but now I'm feeling it more. On my lips, on my tongue, even my molars are like, girl, put some ice on me. So the wing itself is okay. I think there is a bit of gumminess, especially in the skin area. I feel like the skin wasn't crispy, it was just very gooey. But other than that, underneath, there was some quality chicken. Now the sauce is j'adore. It reminds me of a very specific memory. When I lived in Kenya, yes, I lived in Kenya when I was 11 for a year and a half. True story, I'm not being sarcastic. I know I'm always joking, and so I'm so crazy. There was this little fried chicken French fry shop. We would always go and each get a lot of fries. And they had this like vinegar sauce you could just pour onto the fries. And they also had this like red chili sauce. And me and my sisters would always put both on our fries to make like a little fry concoction. This tastes exactly like the combination of vinegar sauce and chili sauce. It's sour. It has a super strong red chili flavor. It's a tiny bit sweet, and it's so, like, it makes you want to salivate. Even if you're currently not salivating, it makes you want to start. Right? I'm dripping. Other than the slightly gooey skin, these are fantastic. I'm giving them a very strong 8 out of 10. It is now time for the entree. We have our fried shrimp in a sweet and sour sauce and some garlic parmesan broccoli. Listen, I really dislike vegetables when they're plain, but when a vegetable is prepared with flavor and seasonings and toppings and different things to make it exciting, I adore them. Like Brussels sprouts that are singed with like honey and things like that. Obsessed. One of my favorite foods ever. So let's hope this broccoli solays me in the same way. Get in there. Yes! Mother Nature, mother. I knew you could grow something this delicious. I knew you had it in you, right in your soil.
Hello, it's me, Mother Nature.
Is that you? Really?
Yes, my son, it's me.
Oh, mother! I didn't know you were real. I'm sorry for all my fellow humans and their plastic straws. They're really disgusting. I would never take part in those activities, ever. Love you so much. This is almost perfection. So first of all, a lot of restaurants serve up plain vegetables. I'm so grateful that Red Robin actually tried to make theirs delicious. I see the effort, I taste it. The broccoli's perfectly cooked. It's quite tender, but not mushy. And the garlic parmesan flavor is quite strong. My only complaint is that I can tell that the broccoli was probably boiled and then they just mixed it with butter, garlic, and parmesan and just called it a day, which is good enough. But to be honest, I think it would take it to the next level if they like maybe baked it or grilled it with all that parmesan, with all that garlic, with all that butter. It would just infuse the broccoli itself, because currently it tastes like the flavors are sitting on top of the broccoli and they're not within it. Does that make sense? But it still tastes good. The flavor is still coming through and it's still a very enjoyable vegan experience, you know? I'm gonna give the broccoli another strong 8 out of 10. Now it's time for the shrimp in the sweet and sour sauce. Let's see. Mmm. Mmm. I did not know a crustacean could be that delicious. You guys know I'm not a big shrimp fan. What do they call shrimp fans? What, shrimpies? Like Swifties? Shrimpies must be the stinkiest fan base out there. And as a non-shrimp fan, I have to say these are the best shrimps I've ever had. First of all, they're perfectly cooked. They're very tender. They're not rubbery. Second of all, the breading tastes like a funnel cake. Meets a corn dog breading. There's a slight sweetness, a slight saltiness, a fair flavor in there. And it's almost cakey, so it's really satisfying to bite into. And the sauce is like sweet and sour meets spicy mayo. Imagine that. Red Robin has some really good items. Not all of them, but some of them are really iconic. I'm giving these shrimps a 10 out of 10. Come on, shrimp, swim for me. Oh, you can't. You're on my plate. Yeah.
Stop this madness. I created shrimp.
I'm sorry. Last but not least, we have this chocolate shortbread souffle. So it looks like a huge dessert, right? It's not. This is all ice cream. That's the souffle right there, that crumb. But it's fine as long as it tastes good, right? Okay, the ice cream looks like soft serve. Come on, Menchie's. Oh, no, that's not soft serve. That's ice cream, like Publix or something. Let me just, ooh, sorry, too much. Put that on the side here. And then we have some chocolate sauce. I'm gonna leave that on the side because it looks so thick. And some caramel. Some people call it dulce de leche, which also means caramel. Okay, let's just dig in. Ooh, soft, kind of. You know, it's good. It's good. I just feel a little disappointed because I did expect something a little bit better. To me, it's not giving souffle. I mean, souffle is supposed to be kind of inflated with, I guess, air or what, a burp. If you're extra nasty, you want to be that kind of chef? Okay. It just kind of tastes like a boxed brownie on top of a sugar cookie. So it's giving like cookie brownie, a brookie. That's what people say, right? A brookie. It's giving brookie shields, and that's it. There's nothing more to say. It does have a nice kind of chewy texture, and I think the sauces taste very good with it, but it's not special enough to be remembered even tomorrow. Like, I'm gonna forget about this probably in the next 5 minutes, to be honest. So I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10, but overall, the meal was pretty good. Wednesday, kneel before your queen.
But you're a 30-year-old bald-headed man in Skechers.
That doesn't matter, I'm the queen. Watch your tone, or I'm gonna get my sesame seeds and all beef patty and throw it at you. Oh, what now?
This particular Red Robin had burger chairs, guys. I need one right now. For my Wednesday lunch, I got some coleslaw, as you can see, a jalapeno heat wave burger, ooh, and I also got some chips with some queso fundido, and, wait, what else? Hurry it up, Timmy. And a strawberry milkshake.
I think I have an eyelash stuck in my eye. A Billy eyelash. Stuck in my Billy eyelid. What were eyelashes even made for? I mean, people say that they're there to catch things before they fall into your eye, but my eyelash has never caught a football. Anyways, we are officially on the 3rd day of the challenge. And let's just do a little intestinal update. Honestly, the past 2 days I felt great. This morning I woke up feeling gassy. Like something is brewing, possibly a witch's potion or
Diarrhea.
So I thought to myself, you know what's gonna help that? a milkshake, some queso, a jalapeno burger. I mean, I'm basically eating bananas and mashed potatoes. So let's try the milkshake. It's strawberry. Oh, this is gonna sound like such a annoying critique, but it tastes too real. It tastes like a smoothie. You know how strawberry ice cream has that kind of artificial strawberry flavor? Like it tastes like a strawberry, but it doesn't. It tastes like a straw maybe. I enjoyed that. This to me tastes like fresh strawberries. Now, that is a good thing when it comes to quality, but when it comes to flavor, this does kind of taste like a strawberry smoothie with frozen yogurt in it. It's not really giving a nasty, delicious strawberry milkshake, which is what I look for in a milkshake. I mean, it's not bad, and the texture is quite fantastic. It's very thick. Yeah, I'm gonna give the milkshake a 6 out of 10. 4 points off for freshness. I'm halfway joking, but I'm also not. Anyways, next up, let's try the appetizer. Queso fundito. Now, I don't know what fundito means, even though I'm half Cuban, and I like to have a lot of fun, but I do know what queso means. It means cheese, in case you didn't know that. And there's someone back there. Who goes there? Reveal yourself! Oh, come on, Rue. Oh, okay. So the chips are already breaking once again. That's okay. This literally smells like cooked milk. And I think there's chorizo in it, which is exciting. That's different, at least for some sit-down restaurants, you know? I know it smelled like boiled milk. I know it smelled like someone was making hot chocolate, but it doesn't taste like that. This queso tastes fabulous. Every time I say fabulous, I feel like I'm embodying my stereotype, and I kind of love it. You wanna go shopping too? Let's go, girls. The chorizo is the main star here. It's really bringing that slightly spicy, sausagey, chipotle chili powder flavor, and it's infusing it into the whole dip. Now, the dip itself is super creamy. It honestly tastes freshly made. It tastes like someone stood there, made a roux, put in tons of cheese, chorizo, and they made it themselves. Like, that's really high end. There's a heavy cream flavor, a sharp, salty cheesiness, and also a strong cumin kind of bell pepper flavor too. And what I love about this queso is that it does not taste like the demonic entity Velveeta. Listen, I know you guys know all about my gout history when it comes to pepperonis. Now, do you know about my Velveeta history when it comes to diarrhea? I think I've told this story once or twice, but basically, I really wanted to make my own homemade queso. So I took multiple bricks of Velveeta cheese. So many bricks, I could have built a cheese house. And I melted them down. I put some ground beef. I put some taco seasoning. I put them on top of Flaming Hot Cheetos, by the way. It's Flaming Hot Cheeto nachos. Wow. I thought nothing was gonna happen to me eating that. The delusion. I was sent to Koreatown for a full week. I almost went to urgent care for it because it was so severe, but then I opted not to because I was too embarrassed to tell them that I had eaten multiple bricks of Velveeta cheese, and that's what caused it. So that's my truth. I encourage you to tell yours to the world as well. It's probably much stinkier than mine. Anyways, the queso's fantastic. I'm gonna give it a nice strong 9 out of 10. Yes! Now we have the coleslaw. You guys know that I have a love-hate relationship with coleslaw. I really adore it if it's done right, but if it's slightly off, I cannot stand it. Oh, also, they charged me $3 extra to get coleslaw as a side. It was like one of the upcharged sides, which I think is just quite ridiculous. You know, cabbage is very cheap. Didn't they used to make cabbage soup like back in the 1800s when people were struggling a lot? Didn't they do that? They would be like, hey, here's some cabbage soup with a side of porridge. Let's mix it together and make cabbage porridge. I feel like that was a thing, right? I don't know. I'm not a historian. All right, that is very normal, good, basic coleslaw. Is it reinventing the wheel? No. Is it regrowing the cabbage patch? No, that's rotted, sis. But it's nice. It has that classic mayonnaise-y, sweet, sour flavor. It does have a hint of extra vinegar, I feel, which is nice. It's adding something a little more exciting, but it's just fine. I'm gonna give this basic cabbage a 7 out of 10. I'm pleased. Now it's time for the jalapeno heat burger. So this is it. I'm very excited about this because this is my first like specialty burger from Miss Robin. So let's see what she's got. The jalapeno? The jalapeno heat wave burger says it's a slow burn.
Okay.
Topped with pepper jack, grilled jalapeno, caramelized onion, green chili aioli, fresh smashed avocado, and crispy fried jalapeno. 2 kinds of jalapenos. I love that. Don't mind if I do. Look at the grilled jalapeno. Mmm. 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 Oh, I got it. I get Red Robin's burger appeal. Je m'appelle surprised. That's fantastic. Incredible. Show-stopping, earth-shattering. First of all, the bun is so fluffy, so toasted. The meat has an amazing texture. Even if I can't taste it, I can feel it. The fried jalapenos taste like full-on jalapeno poppers. They are so spicy and they almost taste like pickled jalapenos within the breading, which is really amazing. The breading gets kind of cakey with all the different sauces on there in a good way, and it just elevates the burger so much. The grilled jalapenos add more of a charred jalapeno flavor, and that brings in a whole other kind of homemade taste to the burger. And then the grilled onions bring in a caramelization. And the green chili aioli adds in the perfect amount of creaminess to extinguish the jalapeno heat wave, you know? So everything comes together. It tastes so cohesive. That's a 10 out of 10. Sis. Wow, am I a Red Robin stan?
For my Wednesday dinner, I got a crispy Brussels sprout appetizer. I think that was the name, literally. And then I also got some garlic fries, oh my goodness, and some whiskey ribs. And then for dessert, I got a slice of lemon cake with strawberries and whipped cream.
So I went into Red Robin. It's the same location I came to yesterday, and the guy recognized me. I was like, weren't you here yesterday? And I was like, yeah. Yes, sir. I was. He was super nice, but now I can't come back here because they're gonna start asking questions like, why are you coming so often? Because I'm a YouTuber that's eating 10 meals in his car. But that's not why I'm upset. I'm upset because I got my food. I was super excited to eat it. I got a Coke Zero. I was so hyped to gulp it down. I open my car door. I sit down. The soda tumbles right onto my car floor and it just filled it up. Like jelly going into a donut. It soaked the full car floor and also my foot. Luckily, I'm not wearing my Skechers today. I'm wearing flip-flops, so the Skechers are safe, girlies, don't worry. It was just a really sad moment for me because I was really thirsty. I was really craving some carbonation into my esophagus. This is it. There is a little bit of soda left in there, but this was on the floor.
There's like dirt all over it.
But I'm still hungry. I'm still ready to feast. Hopefully the ribs aren't too dry because I have nothing to wash it down with. Anyways, let's try this crispy Brussels sprout appetizer. You guys know I love a crispy Brussels sprout. I think I just mentioned it like yesterday, right? So let's see how these are. By the way, sorry about the lighting. I couldn't find a good spot, so.
Get over it.
Wait, I think I have a ranch. Oh, I have a salsa ranch. I'm trying it. So let me dip the Brussels sprouts into that because they need a sauce, to be honest. Come on, Teletubbies, teleport to Mars! Listen, the Brussels sprouts are cooked to perfection. They're nice and charred and crispy on the outside, still slightly crunchy and fresh on the inside, and they do have a nice salty Parmesan flavor. But I think that to make a really perfect singed Brussels sprout, there has to be a component of sweetness. It could be honey. It could be some sort of an Asian style sauce. It could be brown sugar, bacon, you know? This doesn't have that. So it's only salty and oily and crispy, but there's no sweet factor. Luckily, the ranch came in and it really did some heavy lifting. Now, it's not sweet either, but it tastes like a more sour, creamy version of Taco Bell's jalapeno sauce. And I love Taco Bell's jalapeno sauce. It's so good. We love some spice in our lives, girlies, right? Ho, ho, ho. So they're not perfect, but with the ranch, I'm pretty gooped. I'm gonna give the Brussels sprouts a nice strong 7 out of 10, and the salsa ranch, 10 out of 10. Now it's time for the garlic fries. Apparently, it's the steak fries soaked in some sort of a garlic seasoning sauce something. And you guys know I love garlic. There's nothing that I love more than keeping the vampires away with my disgusting, vile breath. So bon appetit. You can see the little garlic crystals. Oh my God! With the ranch. I'm literally shaking right now. I cannot tell you how beautiful I feel. I feel like these fries changed my self-esteem. In my opinion, that's the best item at Red Robin so far. In fact, these might be the best sit-down restaurant fries I've ever had. If you come to Red Robin, don't you dare just get the steak fries. They're nothing compared to this, nothing. You are nothing, Jordana! Have you guys seen that? Little Women of New York, I think. Truly iconic. Anyways, the fries are completely coated in this garlic oil, yet they're still somehow crispy. They're not soggy at all. They are salted with extra salt, that's for sure. They're very salty. The garlic flavor is so potent and so strong. There's a slight sweetness that balances out the saltiness, and they just remind me of my culture, my Cuban culture, of mojo. Mojo is sort of like a marinade that's made with like garlic and citrus and things like that. These taste like they're coated in mojo. I cannot recommend these fries enough, truly. I'm obsessed. I will come back to Red Robin just for these fries. Obviously, it's a 10 out of 10. If you thought it was gonna be something else, girl, read the room. Take a book out, read, and then look at the room. It is now time for the ribs. I think they're like Whiskey's barbecue something. They look really nice, really meaty. I mean, that's what I expected. I did not expect to see broccoli on a bone, you know, boneless broccoli. Let's just take some of this off. I feel like Mary Kate in It Takes Two when she eats the escargot and she's like, it's chewy. It tastes like a balloon. Let me go back to the fries. You guys know, I'm a big fan of ribs when they are the fall off the bone, tender, melts in your mouth kind of ribs. I'm not that into the kind of ribs that are like super smoky, kind of pink and really tough. And that's what these are giving. I know a lot of people like those types of ribs in like different states in the US and things like that. They're just chewy, like I said, overly smoky. It almost tastes like a hot dog. That's how smoky they are. You know what I mean? It's a hot dog rib. Now, I do adore the sauce. The sauce is really delicious. It's nice and sweet, very tangy. It has sort of a slight berry flavor to it, which I love, and it's very sticky. Oh. But the rib itself is just not my vibe. In the words of Demi Lovato, sorry, but I'm not sorry. I would like to thank Robin for these fries. Robin, girl, you did it again. Last but not least, we have this gorgeous slice of lemon cake. Do you see it? Glistening in the sunlight like... Edward, they're gonna see you. They're gonna see you sparkle. Get back inside. Jacob! That hurt my head a little bit, to be honest. How does she do it? Okay, we have some whipped cream. Oh. And some strawberry compote. Gloop. Not the gloop. I like that. I really do. But I have a complaint and I need to speak to the manager right now because you have to make this right. This lemon cake is very moist. I'm loving the frosting. I think it's really light and creamy, kind of cream cheesy, and it's not too sweet. Typically frosting is too much for little old me. I also love the strawberries. My one complaint is that the lemon flavor is a little too strong. You know how like a lemon pound cake slightly tastes like lemon, but it's so calm and it's so nice and it's almost subtle. This is just so lemony. It's like screaming, I'm a lemon, accept me for the citrus that I am. And it's just doing a little too much, Robin. I just wish that it was toned down a bit because honestly then it would be an amazing lemon cake. Otherwise it's pretty much perfect. So I'm gonna give the ribs a 4 out of 10, not my thing. And I'm giving the lemon cake a nice 6 out of 10. We have 2 days left, girlies. See you tomorrow. Thursday. Listen, I know this shirt and these shorts don't go together, but I forgot I had to film this little outside moment. I thought you wouldn't see these. Honestly though, you know, people these days don't care about those things. I think it's hip to wear running shorts with a high-end button down. It's hip. It's in. What am I doing?
For my Thursday lunch, I got some boneless chicken wings with buzz sauce, which is like a buffalo sauce. And then I got this croissant, turkey, bacon, avocado sandwich, and some sweet potato fries, and an Oreo milkshake. I had drinking half of it when I filmed this, sorry.
So I just banged my elbow into my portable steering wheel table. Do you see it?
Hi, this is future editing Timmy. Past filming Timmy, no, we can't see it. Once again, he's being dramatic, bringing the drama from the past, and I'm bringing the sanity from the future. You're welcome.
It hurt really bad. I almost teared up, and that says a lot because I have dry eye. Anyways, I got an Oreo milkshake. Ooh. Let's try it. Love it. Ew, it touched my ceiling. Is my ceiling even clean? I don't know. Why does that taste like strawberry? What? No, that is definitely Oreo. There's no pink. Thankfully. Thankfully, it just has a slight berry flavor and not much of an Oreo flavor. It's not bad, but it's just not serving Oreo at all. Maybe in a very, very, very light way, but I don't know, something's off. I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 10, sorry. Now it's time for the boneless wings. So as you all know, I used to love boneless wings. In fact, I was scared of bone-in wings. I was an uncultured swine, and I had not evolved into the bone-chewing canine that I am today. Next video is a Purina taste test, trying all the different flavors. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I've never barked in my life. Wow, that was new. That was kind of good. Anyways, now I adore bone-in wings. They're my go-to wings, and I rarely ever get boneless wings because a lot of the times they taste like extra gooey chicken nuggets, and it just doesn't give me that wing experience that I have come to know and love. But I have to try the boneless wings here because it's one of the appetizer options. Oh, I never took a video of the food. Oh my goodness. Oh. I got them with Buzz sauce, which is apparently their signature buffalo sauce. I don't know why it's called Buzz sauce. Maybe Robin is a big Toy Story fan. Robin, grow up. You're a boss, a brand, and a business, and you're naming your food items after your favorite Disney characters. That's not professional, says the 30-year-old Disney influencer. Let's first try the Buzz boneless wing by itself and then with the ranch. Here we go. Ooh. Mmm. Oh, I'm glitching. I'm about to say something that's truly gonna shock you. You're gonna be like, I truly believe that Red Robin's boneless wings are better than their bone-in wings. And that is a huge, very polarizing thing to say. These boneless wings are very high quality. They don't feel like foamy chicken nuggets. They don't feel like pieces of chicken molded together. They are giving a clean piece of like chicken tender that has been breaded and fried. Like that's it. It's simple. The breading is thick, but it works very well here because the sauce soaks into it and it gives it this kind of chewy, cakey texture. And the sauce, this Buzz is incredible. It makes me want to be an astronaut. It makes me want to see the stars. It is the quintessential perfect buffalo sauce. So tangy, and it has a rich butteriness and a saltiness that is just incredible. And then with the ranch, true perfection. I'm giving the boneless wings in Buzz sauce a 10 out of 10. Next up, we have sweet potato fries. Okay, they look nice and crunchy and crispy. Oh, I got the shivers on my arm hair. Oh my gosh, they're standing, they're dancing. Those aren't very good in my opinion. You know, I'm not a big sweet potato person in the first place. Oh, there's firefighters. Hi. But I can enjoy sweet potato fries if they're seasoned well, maybe if they're brown sugary or if they're kind of Cajun-y, either one. These to me just honestly taste like plain sweet potatoes that have been fried. There's nothing going on. To make a sweet potato fry taste good, you have to work. You have to get up and work, in the words of Kim Kardashian, the hardest working person of all time, as we all know. And honestly, they kind of taste like old oil, just a little bit. Ooh. I'm gonna have to give them a 3 out of 10, I'm sorry. Next up, we have this sandwich. Wait, what is it called again? It is the BLTA croissant. It's a sandwich from France, and it has a hearty pairing of turkey, hardwood smoked bacon, avocado on a croissant with lettuce, tomato, and mayo. So that's why it's a BLTA. What's the A stand for? Avocado. Wait, well then why isn't turkey included? Because we have a BLTA. I guess it's also a T, but you can't just lump things together like that. Like turkey has its own identity. It has its own gobbler that can dangle around, kind of like a uvula. I don't think it should just be lumped in with tomato. Like, that's a fruit. We don't want to be that close to that much fruit. Believe me, I'm around fruit all day. I'm in a fruit casing. It looks really good, really moist and fresh. Okay. Oh. Okay. I have one thing to say. Have it your way. No, wait, what's the Subway slogan? Is it that? I think it is, right? No. Eat fresh, live better, Walmart. No. $5 foot long, turkey schlong. What I'm trying to say is this tastes like Subway. Like a lot. Like the turkey tastes just like Subway's turkey. The bacon tastes like Subway's bacon. All the toppings taste like Subway. And somehow the croissant tastes like a Subway bread. I'm not mad at that. I love having it my way, you know? Like sometimes I don't want to have it any other way besides mine. But it is a little basic. I think if they wanted to elevate it and make it more of a unique item, I would possibly switch out the mayonnaise with a flavored aioli, maybe a chipotle aioli or a black pepper aioli. And I would definitely candy the bacon to make it stronger. Possibly add some ham on there too, just to kind of add some smokiness to the lunch meat vibe. Because currently it's just so simple that I enjoyed it, but I'm not shook, I'm not slayed. So I'm gonna have to give it a 6 out of 10. It's still good. It's still good. So see you at dinner time. Love you. Eat fresh.
For my Thursday dinner, I got a molten chocolate cake for dessert with a big scoop of ice cream, some onion rings, and a bonsai burger, which is a burger with a pineapple slice on it and teriyaki sauce.
So I forgot to order a Diet Coke, and I'm not gonna be soda-less like I was last night. I refuse. So I brought a Diet Coke from home. Wait. I wish I had nails. Oh, the sound. The symphony of bubbles. The flavor of the chemicals. Okay, so I'm gonna first try the molten chocolate cake because the ice cream's already melting and the molten lava is gonna stop bubbling soon. It's gonna turn into that rock, the coal. So let's just get the whipped cream out. Come on, glob. Strawberry sauce, not compote. And then this is a molten chocolate goop, so. Wow, this is a lot. Don't make me say it again. That was a lot, Robin. So let's just, ooh, this is a firm cake. Okay, ooh, that is dense. Let's try it. You know, I need something more stable. So I understand that it looked extremely stiff and tough when I was trying to stick my little wobbly fork into it. But when you're chewing it, it's perfectly dense. This tastes to me less like a chocolate molten cake, more like a really good homemade brownie that's way less sweet. But it still has that rich chocolate. I just spit. I feel like that dinosaur in Jurassic Park, the one that has the big flaps that go and still has all the richness and the chocolatiness that a brownie flavor is supposed to have, but just way less sugar. And that's amazing because this chocolate sauce is very sweet. And the ice cream's very sweet, the strawberry sauce is very sweet. So the cake balances all that out so perfectly. I love it. In fact, I'm gonna finish it right now. I'm giving that a very strong 8 out of 10. I just didn't know lava could be this delicious. Like something that is so natural that it comes from the core of the earth in the magma chambers. Oh, how did I remember that? The homeschooling really worked. Is it really called a magma chamber? It is! A magma chamber is a large underground pool of molten rock or magma that can feed volcanic eruptions. None of those eruptions are as big as my burps. I know it's not a competition, but it is. Next up, we got the onion rings. These look perfect. They are gorgeous onion rings. They could be America's Next Top Onion Ring. And I got some campfire aioli. I honestly do not know what it tastes like, if it's even gonna match the onion rings, but it just sounds like the vibe. It makes me think of all the times I went camping. Every year, me and my family would go to the Big Moose campground, and we would take our tent and we would just like put it together like a Lego, and then we would make s'mores over the campfire, and I just remember the smell of the lake and the mosquitoes, and it's such good memories. None of that happened. I think I only went camping once when I was like 4 and I hated it. So let's first try the onion ring by itself and then with the campfire aioli. Oh, that feels soggy. Let me do a different end. Oh, she's floppy. Okay. I like those a lot. They're a very standard onion ring. Okay, we have the panko breadcrumbs. You guys know I like to say panko breadcrumbs are thick, and I'm built like a panko breadcrumb. Very crunchy, salty enough. It has that classic onion ring flavor that we all look for when we eat one. And they do taste fresh, but I will say they're a bit soggy. I think they might be a little too greasy, and that's what's causing the soggy quality. That is my only complaint, because flavor-wise, they're quite fantastic, and most parts of it are very crunchy. Just some parts are mushy. I said it. I'm not scared to say it. Mushy. I'm gonna give the onion rings a nice 7. Yes, I think. So now it's time for the bonsai burger. This is it. Now, bonsai, I think, is some sort of a tree. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's like a mini tree, like a shrunken tree. But the burger doesn't have any trees on it, I don't think. Thankfully, because I don't think I could chew that. I'm not part beaver. I don't even know any beavers that could teach me how to gnaw it. So it just wouldn't be practical for me. The bonsai burger has a teriyaki glazed patty, sounds great, with a sweet, juicy, grilled fresh pineapple, cheddar, lettuce, tomato, and mayo. Ooh! So the teriyaki patty sounds amazing. The pineapple, I'm not so sure about. I know that do you like pineapple on pizza is the most quirky question of all time, and everyone asks it just to feel different, but no one ever asks, do you like pineapple on your burger? Because it's not really a thing. This is kind of like innovation right here. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of pineapple on pizza, but I'm not disgusted by it either. Like, I wouldn't choose it, but if someone gave it to me and they were like,
I got pineapple on the pizza just for you, sis.
I would say, thank you. It's so delicious. Oh my gosh, I need pineapple on my pizza every time. Every single time. Okay, wow, the pineapple is just sticking its tongue out like, ugh. This is a messy burger, guys. Wow. Everything is slipping and sliding. There she is. Okay, let's try it. Bonsai burger. Ooh. Mmm. Mmm. I did not think I would like that, but I love it. It's just so wrong. It's right. First of all, the beef feels extra tender today. It really melted in my mouth. That might be because of the pineapple juice. I don't know. But the teriyaki glaze sort of tastes like an Asian-inspired sauce meets a barbecue sauce. It is nice and sweet, tangy. I love it. Now, the pineapple really impressed me because it didn't really take over. It just added such a sweet, juicy refreshingness to the burger. It almost reminded me of like a really sweet, juicy tomato. And it just kind of brought the burger to life. It gave energy to all the different elements. Earth, water, fire, air, snow, ice, Elsa. It just made my mouth water. It's truly delicious. Like, I would get this again on my off time. I'm really starting to think that other than Red Robin's plain burger, the rest of their burgers might be superior to other food chains, as they should be, because that's their main thing, right? But I'm impressed, I'm shocked, and I'm giving the bonsai burger a 10 out of 10. Wow. Tomorrow's the final day. I've had the most fun, incredible, show-stopping week, and I hope that you join me for the rest of the video. There should be like 10 minutes left, I think, probably. Friday. So I feel like this shirt really represents everything that I am. A big piece of man meat that likes to lift. I call this one flotsam and this one jetsam because they look like two skinny eels.
For my Friday lunch, I got some fried pickles, and they came with the campfire mayo, whatever it's called, and a crispy chicken wrap with a side of carrot sticks and a desert pear cream soda.
Are you noticing anything different about me? Anything? Anything? I sprouted a massive pimple on my forehead right here. Now, I did put a pimple sticker on it to dehydrate it from all the pus, you know, suck it all out like a snake bite, and it kind of camouflages it. So it's giving chameleon. You know what's kind of disgusting? Whenever someone gets a snake bite in a movie and then someone else just starts like sucking out all the snake juice, I feel like that's happened in like probably 100 movies. I swear. It's always vile. It's always disgusting. And they go... Didn't Edward do that to Bella when she got bit by the vampire in the first movie? And he couldn't stop and she was like, oh, oh, oh. It was pretty convincing acting, Kristen. I will give that to you, sweetheart. Okay, so the fried pickles came with campfire mayo. Already tried it. Let's first try the pickle by itself. Oh. Oh. Yes. Oh my... I'm so hungry right now. Slap my pickle and call me campfire. As the president of the Pickle Fan Club, I am always very honest when it comes to fried pickles. In fact, I don't like a lot of fried pickles out there. I think a lot of the times there's more misses than hits when it comes to fried pickles. But these are incredible. Now, they are a bit too salty. That's why at first I was hesitant to because that's an action in itself. You are giving Miss Pickle your positive energy when you do that. So I questioned if I should do it because there was such a strong salt content in there. It was like the ocean. But when these pickles are paired with the campfire mayo, it is just the perfect combination because the mayo really cools down that saltiness and the sweetness also balances that out. They are very juicy on the inside still. They're not floppy whatsoever. The breading is perfectly cakey and perfectly crunchy. It has just the right amount of cornmeal in it. It's not too grainy. They are just
Fabulous, sis.
I am giving these fried pickles a 9 out of 10. Oh, so this is the desert pear cream soda, not dessert pear. This is not a sweet treat we like to eat. Desert pear. Now, I do not think this concept is all that accurate because I don't think pears can grow in the desert. I mean, tumbleweeds can. Sand can grow. Sand grows, right? That's how there's so much of it. But pears? Really? A pear tree in the middle of the desert right next to the cacti? I don't think so. I have never seen Timothy Chalamet eat a pear in the Dune Desert. It would just not be realistic. They would have to take all the historic accuracy out of Dune. Also, guys, the hostess was so nice. She said that she noticed that they put a lot of extra syrup into the drink itself, and she gave me an extra little Sprite in case if it needed to be like watered down more. So that was so thoughtful of her. Let me just say, all the Red Robin employees are on point. They haven't forgotten one utensil, one ketchup packet, and they've all been really nice. Robin really taught them well. She was like, because she's a bird. Oh. It's all right. It tastes mostly just like pure Sprite. There's a hint of pear. It doesn't really taste like pear the fruit. It tastes more like a pear flavored candy. You know what it makes me think of? Remember back in the early 2000s, there were those little like Jello candy little round thingies that you would like slurp up out of the package, and there was a pear one that had chunks of pear in it. It tastes like that candy. I think they stopped making them though because I think people like choked or something. So it tastes like pear candy. It is refreshing. I just wish there was more of a cream aspect. That's all. Yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. Next up, we have carrot sticks. I've been so hyped to try these guys. Oh, I'm so excited. A carrot. You might be thinking, Timmy, did you run out of sides to try? Of course not. I've been saving the carrot sticks for last. Oh, what? Girlies, I was lying. I got you. I don't even like carrots that much. I literally only got them because there was nothing else to try on the side menu at all. And they taste like a carrot. So yeah, I'm gonna give them a 10 out of 10 for providing me nutrients and vitamins and taking care of my eyesight. It is time for the main entree, the chicken wrap. Now, what's in this? The crispy chicken wrap has juicy chicken strips, hardwood smoked bacon, ranch, cheddar, lettuce, and tomato wrapped in a flour tortilla. So it's a classic chicken tendy wrap. That's it. It's gonna need some help from this campfire mayo. Help her! She's escaping! Sarah Paulson. That's better. I don't even know what to say. I'm at a loss for words. I never thought I could be so disappointed in you, as is your mother, and I think it's time to really grow up and take responsibility for yourself, because ain't nobody gonna take responsibility for you. Learn something from this. You rolling your eyes? You don't know where I come from. You don't know what I've been through, but I learned from it. I love wraps. I think wraps are basically burritos that make me feel dainty. And I'm grateful they exist, but not this one. A chicken tender wrap is so easy to slay. There's so many good ones out there. To me, the chicken tender itself is the only thing in this whole wrap that has actual flavor, and it's not giving what it needs to give. By itself, it tastes okay, but in a wrap, it just really gets lost. It's just not working. Also, there's barely any ranch in there, barely any bacon, and barely any cheese. It's mostly lettuce and tomato. So I just felt like I was eating this dry tender with a lot of lettuce, a lot of tomato, and no flavor. That was the vibe. And that's why I'm upset. And I hope now you understand why I spoke to her like that. But sometimes people need to hear the honest truth, especially from a mother like me. I'm gonna have to give it 3 out of 10. Wow. Well, we have one meal left. Hopefully it's a slay. I'll see you guys then.
For my Friday dinner, I got some salt and pepper flavored boneless chicken wings. I also got a Mad Love burger and some garlic and Parmesan broccoli just because I had no more sides left, so I chose that. And a mud pie for dessert. Ooh.
This is the final meal. I truly do feel like I've been floating on a bird's wing, and it's been poking me with its beak like, I've had a great week. It's just one of many. So keep on watching to see more. Oh, wow. You know, I think Taylor Swift might be the second best songwriter of our generation. You can guess who the first is. It's me. I've had a great time, honestly. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I've only been to Red Robin like once, and it was like 10 years ago. So all this food was new to me, and to be honest, they mostly impressed. Almost everything was either decent or fantastic. I don't think anything was like
Disgusting and vile.
so I'm very happy. Let's have dessert first because it's made out of ice cream and it's melting. This is the mud pie, y'all. So y'all know I have a wife named Tammy and we have a farm. We love making mud pies. In fact, on our wedding night, we found a big puddle of mud and we just rolled around in it and we were hugging and it got pretty heated. The mud started boiling and I was like, Tammy, calm down, mama. So we paused and we just made some mud pies together and then I started eating one. I don't know what was going on. It was a crazy night. I think this mud pie is gonna be a lot better. They gave me some extra ice cream, but I'm just gonna save it. Well, it's gonna melt. So I'm gonna save the drippage of it. So here's some chocolate sauce.
Wow.
And some caramel sauce as well. So it seems to be a lot of chocolate ice cream, a little bit of possibly cookies and cream ice cream, and then like an Oreo crust in the middle and underneath. So it's an ice cream cake. Carvel, is that you, sis? I can't stop. Oh, that brought back too many memories. I couldn't help myself, just like last time. Wait, come back here, Tammy. Oh my gosh, that guy just looked at me with like a stink face. Yeah, I farted, and what? That mud pie is honestly so much better than it looks. I thought it was just gonna taste like a Carvel ice cream cake, but it tastes so much better. So the ice cream itself is really soft in a very fresh ice cream kind of way. It doesn't feel like supermarket ice cream, you know? That cookie layer in the middle, it's like surrounded by this caramel that is really thick and really rich, and it kind of makes the cookie part really sticky and really heavy and decadent. It is simple, but it's incredible. I love that. That's like the best ice cream cake I've ever had. That was very sweet. Let me eat some broccoli to kind of counteract that in my stomach and like delete it. Oh, it's disappearing. It's evaporating. This guy keeps looking at me. Stay away from me. Next up, we got the salt and pepper boneless wings. So I chose the boneless wings again because I like them more than the bone in. And I chose salt and pepper because I was like, you know, a lot of places don't serve salt and pepper wings. That's such a simple concept. So I chose that just to focus on the little things in life and remember that, you know, it's not always about eating scorpion sauces and Buzz Buffalo. That's why I chose them. And I did forget to click the ranch option. So we're sauceless. It's fine. You can see all the salt crystals right there. Wow. Look at them glistening. They finally left. Bye! Wow. Let me tell you, if these boneless wings weren't high quality and if they weren't good on their own, this salt and pepper vibe would not work because it's literally salt and pepper. On a boneless buffalo wing. Luckily, the breading is so flavorful. It's perfectly fried, perfectly crispy, perfectly thick, and the chicken on the inside is perfectly juicy and real. And then the salt and flavor just accentuates all the basic flavors that it has. Did past filming Timmy just say salt and flavor instead of salt and pepper? He was so proud of his homeschooling earlier in the video. I admit I was homeschooled too, but I still got a much better education than he did. I'm sorry. And then the salt and flavor, and then the salt and flavor, and then the salt and flavor. So it just kind of elevates the boneless wing slightly. It isn't the best thing I've ever had, but it's a really good boneless wing with 2 simple seasonings on it. Very satisfying crunch. Listen, wait. Oh. Have you gotten chills yet? I'm gonna give the mud pie a very strong 8 out of 10. And I'm gonna give the salt and pepper boneless wings a very strong 8 out of 10 as well. Yes. Last item of the challenge. Okay, this is called the Mad Love Burger. Listen, as long as the cow's not mad, I'm okay with the name. Oh, girlies, this sounds incredible. This has pepper jack, Swiss, and cheddar and Parmesan crisp, sweet jalapeno relish, oh, candied bacon, ooh, freshly smashed avocado with red pepper flakes, lettuce, tomato, and onion. Wow, that sounds truly different and incredible. This is it. You can see the avocado just dripping out of it. I'm scared. This looks so intimidating. I see the crisp. You see it? I look like Reagan. I'm not talking about Ronald, guys. I'm talking about the Exorcist girl. Okay, this is solidifying it. I'm officially a fan of Red Robins. Let me say it one last time. Red Robin Young. I kept it classic. I didn't go all crazy with it. I didn't go all Mariah. I could have gone Red Robin, but I didn't. I wouldn't do that. I'm a simple girl. This is such an incredible, weird combination happening here. The main things that are standing out to me are the candied bacon. It's very candied. It got sent through Wonka's factory. And that Parmesan crisp. The Parmesan crisp brings in this toasty sharpness that goes so well with the sweet bacon. It's ridiculous. And then the sweet jalapeno relish is like the best relish I've ever had because I love jalapenos. It is very sweet, but that really goes so well with all the other toppings. And it has such a nice, fresh jalapeno flavor to it. You can really feel the heat coming from it. And then the avocados, typically I'm not a big fan of avocado on burgers, but here it did add a very nice freshness that really worked. All the toppings, the meat tasted great with all these toppings. Incredible final burger. I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. Well, that's it. So, bye. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna quickly score the whole restaurant. I think I'm gonna give it a 7.5 out of 10. Service was incredible, and I really liked most of the items, so what a fantastic week. Thank you for watching. If you watch this whole thing, you're that girl. I hope you know that. I hope you know you're important. You're more important than everyone else, that's for sure. That's kidding. I'm kidding. Am I? I will see you guys next week. Give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe. I love you so much. Bye, girlies.
Come here.